Hot. Nerd. Hot. Nerd. Hot. Nerd. Hot. Nerd. Hot nerd. Hot nerd. Hot nerd. Hot nerd. Hot nerd. Hot. Three hot nerds and some guy. Three hot nerds and some guy. So, season 5, the reason why I really love this season, it was not my favorite. I think my favorite season is probably still either 1 or 3. It's kind of hard to say. But the reason why I loved 5 was that it finally brought us to the same point that the book readers are at. So like now everyone's on the same page. Next season will finally be brand new content for everyone pretty much. That's just going to be really awesome. So what was some of you guys' favorite kind of moments from the past few seasons?
Joffrey finally dying.
Yes. Yeah, season 4, episode 3 I think it was. I remember like
get over the way they made his face.
Yeah.
That was the most rancid face. Pretty rancid.
It got grotesque.
It didn't look professional. It looked like a doll from like Party City Mass. Like, you know?
Yeah.
It just didn't look, I mean, just gross, but it looked poorly done, but I'm glad he's done.
There's shitty characters where they're still fun to watch. You still care about what they're doing. Joffrey was like, oh my god, can you just go already? Somebody just kill you, please.
Yeah.
Like, everyone had the opportunity. He's a little boy.
Mm-hmm. And this shittiness did nothing for the storyline either.
Mm-hmm. It was kind of just there just to show you how shitty the world was. Like, that's all Joffrey was really there for. Just to show you, like, if someone who shouldn't be in power is in power, this is how it can go wrong. Yeah. You know?
Or that's what happens when you have kids with your brother.
Yeah. Actually, I think that's actually a really good point. Like, that's one thing I never really thought about. But like,
maybe they'll have all their fingers and toes.
Yeah, like, because the Targaryens, they were always inbreeding and stuff too. And now that you say that, it makes me think that maybe part of at the beginning of the show, I told everyone to put their phones on vibrate. Ryan Smith did not do it himself. But the Targaryens, like, they're always inbreeding and stuff, and I'm kind of worried. Like, now that you say that, maybe the point of Joffrey was to show us where Daenerys can go.
Well, but we already know that from Aerys and from Viserys.
Yeah, true.
But I think you're supposed to have faith that she is more of a Rhaegar.
Okay.
Than
Okay.
her father.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like by now, if she were to be something totally different, it would have.
We would know. Okay.
She's been under every kind of pressure and stressful situation you can think of.
Mm-hmm.
And she's handled it well. So.
Yeah. Okay. You're right about that. Alright, so let's see, some of my favorite moments from these past few seasons. I kind of had read ahead with some book stuff about what happened with the Starks at the Red Wedding and stuff like that. And the specific thing that I had read was the excerpt where, is it Grey Wind? Is that his?
That's the end.
Yeah, where the thing happens with Grey Wind and Rob, and I had read that. And
Went
then
too far.
seeing that scene, how it played out and the way they portrayed that was really, really well done. Like, it hit me really hard. And let's segue into that. Let's go around the table and let's do moments from the show that hit you really hard. Like, maybe any moments that made you actually physically cry, or just moments that really hit you.
Definitely Red Wedding.
Yeah.
That's probably the number one.
After that, I was like, how is there a show?
Yeah.
After that, everyone's dead.
Yeah. I remember thinking the same thing, like, so next
What's
season's
next,
a different
right?
show? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. That was
Everyone's
crazy.
dead now. Like,
Yeah.
Like, what is season 6?
I know, so I'm thinking. When?
I just remember. Sorry, go ahead.
I don't know, I was trying to think, like, when have I cried while watching it?
I don't know about a big point, but one of these creepy shadow people coming out of the zombie people? No, like
The Shadow
guy that
Baby?
killed Renly.
Yes, the Shadow Baby, that Melisandre birth.
Yeah.
And then that one, yeah. So the guy that killed Renly, right? The shadow person.
Mm-hmm. That was
And then was it the same one?
that was the same thing.
Oh.
They actually birthed that thing, and then it goes away, and then it
What?
appears in Renly's camp. That's when Catelyn, and Big Brienne over there having a conversation, and Renly's just like chilling, just talking with my new knight here, and like stabby status. Yeah, that was crazy.
Why did the culture name the red woman?
Melisandre.
I like that name too.
She's a bitch. Her.
Why?
Like
is she
her
weird?
face just
She's
like,
another shitster.
Yeah, like you see her and you're like, oh god.
What's this
Yeah.
bitch
What
gonna
now?
do now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is she always getting naked and stuff? Like,
It
Because she
has
looks like
sex
that and it's
cells.
HBO.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so something. Sorry, I know we're not supposed to be really talking about the show, but why is it that book 5 is literally chock full of Cersei lesbian sex scenes,
What?
and they're not in it at all?
I feel gypped.
Like ready-made
HBO, fuck you.
I'm serious. She has like this
Wow.
whole story arc where she befriends this woman. I honestly don't even
What?
remember like who she is.
It wasn't a
And she
Lannister.
no, it was some other like highborn woman because of course she wouldn't hang out with anyone.
Wow.
And yeah, no, but she like they end up like hooking up, and it gives her like she thinks back on a lot of the times when her and Robert would have sex and how she wouldn't actually let him come in her because she wasn't gonna have his children. And there's one part where she even says that she used to joyfully eat his children. Fill that in for yourself because she like wasn't gonna have it. It like made her feel powerful. But it's one of those like all those scenes kind of gave you a lot of insight into like how I don't want to say like fucked up Cersei is, but just how tormented she is by the fact that she feels as though she should have been that head Lannister, the strong one,
Yeah.
and she's a woman and therefore
Yeah.
may as well not
Yeah.
count in that world. But
Hope
yeah,
so.
but the point is like there's lesbian sex scenes all throughout that shit,
That's
and
insane. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
HBO didn't snatch that up.
No.
Didn't want to pay another character. What was
You
the
know,
problem?
I think it probably was Lena Headey. Maybe she didn't want to do that.
Oh yeah, you're not even gonna show your ass. I bet you won't.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Because
That's fine.
because like these past 2 seasons, something similar happened with I'm forgetting her name, Daenerys Targaryen.
Amelia Clark.
Emilia Clarke. There you go. She in her third
I'm not showing my
contract.
titties anymore.
Exactly. She's like, no more tits. You got all the tits you're gonna get. So.
Well, we already seen it.
I know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they're already out there.
They're lovely.
So what do
know
you
what they
care?
look like.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's in her contract now. No more boobs. It says that.
that's
No
your
more
right.
boobs.
But
Whatever.
we already saw him, so.
I really
Yeah, they're
like that.
really
Even you guys are saying that because I feel like a dude creep. Like I just want to see your boobs. Just tell me. And
No, it's just
like-
more like interesting, like what's different now.
Exactly. I totally agree.
But or maybe it's like, hey, I'm not famous enough now. I'm the
That probably
mother
is.
of dragons, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I don't have to show my
Yeah,
titties
I don't
anymore.
believe
I guess
Anymore.
there's no reason for her to show it.
Is
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they could have done some Dario sex scenes.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, for sure. I would.
Because
I
as the book says, he took her in every way you could take a woman. So, could have seen some
Well,
blood.
damn.
Well, damn. That's a good segue for how things are different from the show versus the books. Because Dario was a character that, again, like I read ahead with some book stuff before he came out in like season 3, I think it was. And I was like, this character, he has a blue beard.
He's supposed to have like
and,
a gold
blue
tooth,
hair,
yeah.
gold tooth, and he's like really
They
handsome.
totally switched the guys from.
Yeah!
That,
Yeah.
People
like,
don't
that's
forget!
So
People
noticeable.
don't forget!
Yeah, yeah.
He looks so different.
But he's so much hotter now.
Oh, I know.
Like,
He's so cute.
now that he's that one,
The other
I'm
one,
like,
I was
take
like-
that ass. Yes. Yes, the other one, I was like, no, it's so ugly.
That's also interesting because I thought the first guy was way more
No,
like beautiful
no,
and like
no.
Fabio looking.
That
guy.
long. Ugh.
No.
Ew.
Nobody our
I have bad
age,
taste,
nobody
I
our
guess.
age is attracted to Fabio.
No.
That died.
Oh, word.
That died
Okay.
long ago.
Okay, word. That makes sense then. Because I just thought Fabio, he's
Fabio,
hot.
no.
Women think he's hot, but no, it's with times. Okay, that makes sense.
And that hair.
They just look dirty.
Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah, like
Yeah.
homeless or
Word.
something.
Yeah.
Word. All right. So Brooke is our resident Game of Thrones expert as a book reader over here. So what would you say are some of the other like really big big differences between the show versus the book that you weren't really happy about?
I wasn't really happy about.
Tell me everything.
No. I don't know. Tell me what's ticked me off. Well, one thing, I know this isn't a big deal, but the Red Wedding is demoralizing, and I think it should have stayed demoralizing, and I think all you TV people should have had to lose Arya too. In the
She was
books,
lost in the book?
yes, in the books you think Arya is
Wait.
dead. You kind of learn to know that characters aren't dead until it's explicitly stated, like, and then the light left their eyes, blah blah blah. Sorry.
You're fine.
But in the Red Wedding and the story, you know everybody's gone, and then you see Arya at the end, kind of she's running over and she's gonna whatever she's gonna do to save them, and all it says is the Hound rode up upon her and took her in the back of the head with an axe. So you're thinking like, cool,
Alright.
And there's no fucking Arya either. Like, I stopped reading the books for a little bit, like, in protest.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so, I
Wow.
mean, that kind of ticked me off. Like, oh, you guys had it easy. People complain about the Red Wedding? No.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's shit. You didn't lose Arya. I don't know, but I feel like it should have been just as dramatic, because it was very...
Wait.
Like, I don't know, at the end of the Red Wedding, like, you don't even want to read the books anymore.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't have wanted to watch the show anymore either.
Okay.
That was kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
I don't know, it just makes me mad that I was...
So
Or
she's
is it-
not. She's dead.
No,
Okay.
that's the thing, like, it says
You
took her in the
think
back of the
that-
head with an axe,
you
it
don't
means
know.
that he knocked her
Yeah,
out with the
yeah.
butt of it, as opposed to, you know, chopping her head
Axing
off
her,
or something.
which I would
Yeah.
assume too, reading
Yeah.
that line.
Yeah, absolutely, I just... Are you too? No. So that, what else?
I'll let you think. I have one.
Yeah, I was like, 'cause there's a lot of different things.
For me, I got really excited because after the Red Wedding stuff happened, I was really sad. And then season 4 happens with Joffrey dying. All that stuff's really cool. But like Joffrey dying at the beginning of the season is like all that really happens, kind of. So towards the end, I was really hoping for the Lady Stoneheart thing to happen. Now again, like I'm not a book reader, but I do like go on forums and I read like some excerpts and stuff. So I'm kind of like an educated show watcher. So I was really looking forward to Lady Stoneheart, and then they didn't do that. So that was really
Let me just say,
disappointing.
my only solace in the Red Wedding was that at least fucking Catelyn is dead too. So of course you bring her back.
So you freaking cut Catelyn back.
Naturally. We can bring back, I mean, granted, Rob didn't have a head anymore, so
Yeah, kind of hard to bring him back.
that's okay. But, fuck, you know?
Yeah.
This bitch?
Okay. All right. So opposite end of that same coin, things that they changed from the book that was better the way they did it in the show. Anything that comes to mind?
Definitely showing you the scene at Hardhome.
Yes.
Holy crap.
Hardhome.
And that would be a scene that left you,
Yeah.
like, I was absolutely floored after that scene.
Yeah,
So,
that's a great choice.
thank you, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, HBO, for giving us a viewing of that, because that was
'Cause
incredible.
I think that's all of our favorite episodes from season 5, right? Hardhome, the one where the ice. Or is that the whole thing that happens?
Or
Yeah.
Drogon. I got you, Mom.
Oh yeah,
That was
either 8 or
another
9.
pretty big
'cause that
moment,
was
yeah,
9. Yeah. So it was either ice or fire. Like which one's your favorite? Yeah. Man, Hardhome was just that was awesome. Like the fight scene and the reveal with Longclaw. Is it Longclaw? His sword.
Oh yeah, it's Longclaw.
Longclaw. Yeah, the reveal where it's kind of like dragon glass, where it
Yeah, 'cause
breaks.
it's Valyrian steel.
Or yeah, it is Valyrian steel. Right. And the reveal that it has the same powers as dragon glass.
Which
That's awesome.
means, and may come into play, I think ice got melted down into 2 swords. Brienne has one. I believe Jaime still has the other. So, by that logic, because ice was
wait,
Valyrian
Jaime
steel.
had one which he gave to Brienne. That's Oathkeeper.
Yeah.
The other one was given to what's his name?
Oathbreaker.
No, Oathkeeper. The other one
Wasn't it given to Joffrey?
it was given to Joffrey at his wedding. That one was
Who
called.
has that
He
now?
named it Widow's Well. Widow's Well. I think.
Oh no! Either way, though, there are 2 other swords
Dummy.
floating around that will have, you know, in theory, will have
Exactly.
that same power.
And the
which is there
dagger.
also.
That's
the dagger
right.
is
You're
Valyrian
right.
steel too.
That was it
Tyrion's.
Tyrion's dagger? Yeah, I forgot about that one.
I believe Needle is as well.
Really?
I know Needle was made in, like, it's a well-made sword,
Yeah,
like
you're right. He said,
whoever
like, I
the
got somebody to
Stark's
make this for
guy
me.
is. I want to say though that might be Valyrian steel too.
I didn't think about that. And
I
then-
would have to check that. I can't swear on that. I would have to check
But
that.
if it is, that would
Like,
make sense because she
might
hides
be.
Needle.
Yes.
Like she doesn't throw it away. And I
That's
know
a very significant scene.
it's a significant scene. I know that it's mainly played up for the fact like Arya doesn't give up being Arya, but it could also be like a double entendre kind of thing. Like it means both things. She doesn't give
And
up Arya, and it's an important.
While
sword.
we're on the subject of Arya, because I'm kind of surprised she wasn't. If we had done top 5s for the record,
Oh,
she
yeah,
would have
she
been
would
in
have been
our
in
top 5.
there for sure.
Yeah, but how great is it when she goes and kills Ellen Payne, and you like feel the rage?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
That, like, if you
scene.
want to talk, you know, just like rebirths that happen to characters throughout the show, like
Yeah.
that one was a pretty good one for her.
I want to hear how all you guys felt about that scene because
Loved it.
it did like mortify me. I was like, Arya.
Oh no, not me. For me, that was Arya. Like,
You're like, Arya.
yes, you're finally
Yeah.
evolving into like that assassin badass that's been
She
coming
wants
this
to
whole
be.
time.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's getting there.
Yeah.
And he fucking deserved it.
He did. They showed us many times over. He
Kill him a lot.
deserved it.
Killed him a lot.
Word. All right. So let's segue to two more topics here, and then we'll close things out. So let's do, since we're on this topic right now, favorite deaths from the show. Favorite deaths.
Favorite deaths.
Say favorite deaths. So think on it. I want to make sure the camera's still going.
I don't have a favorite death. It's so sad.
Oh, like best
I do.
scene,
I do.
like
Oh my god.
All right. So Brooke, you got one.
Oh, I got one. Also.
You go first.
Tyrion. I mean, not Tywin.
Bitch, you took mine.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
The man who cares about appearances more than anything else died on the toilet.
Sitting on the toilet. Sitting on the toilet.
Taking a bath.
Sitting on the toilet. Just picture like Tywin.
Yeah.
Sitting on the toilet. Okay. Sorry.
And dead.
And dead.
And I feel like the fact that he was sleeping with oh gosh, what was her name?
Oh, man.
Yeah. We're all blanking.
Shay.
Shay.
That bitch. Another one. The fact that he was sleeping with her, I feel like that showed some insight into his character, like how much control he felt he needed to have over his family.
Yeah.
Like, you disobeyed me, you had sex with that whore. Watch
I'm
this.
gonna do that.
My,
We'll watch
my
this.
whore now.
Yeah.
Like, it just.
I never thought of it that way.
Mhm.
'Cause, like, yeah, like I just thought of it as just like, oh, he's just like, oh, fuck Tyrion. Like, I'm gonna fuck this whore. But no, it's more like, this is mine now. Like, see what I can take from you. Kind of thing.
That's how I saw it. Like,
Yeah, that's
you
really
can't
good.
have anything.
Yeah.
Anything you have, I gave you.
Yeah. Yes. Wow. That is crazy. That's
So
crazy.
wasn't he gonna die if he kept seeing her?
Who, Tyrion?
Yeah. Wasn't his dad gonna like kill him or kill her?
You say, yeah, you kill the
And then
whore.
he'll
The next
sleep with
whore catching her in bed.
And then,
She's,
yeah.
I'll hang her. That's what he says.
Yeah.
And,
and then
oh my
sleeps
god,
with her.
it's so crazy that he says that line to her. And how does she die? She dies by being choked, like being hanged, basically, which is some pretty cool symmetry for Game
And
of
it's
Thrones.
done with the like chain
With the
necklace
hand
of the hand.
Yeah, that's pretty cool too. Yeah, yeah. And he was the hand when he said that.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah, that is pretty crazy. Yeah. So that's a pretty good death.
Yeah, definitely.
There's some other good ones. Oh, how about what was it, Lord Karstark? I think that was his name, Karstark. So he's the guy. He had a son. His son was the one that was guarding Jaime. All right. So Jaime kills his son, and he wants to have Jaime killed. It was that guy. That's Lord Karstark. You guys remember that?
Oh.
Jaime was in the cell,
yeah.
and Jaime had to get out, so he choked.
Oh.
So that was a Lannister guy. That wasn't Lord
But that was
Karstark's
the son.
Yeah, that wasn't his son, but it was.
It's the son of someone.
His son was the watcher. He was the guy watching the pin. Sorry. So the guy that was in there, that was the Lannister guy, and then the person who runs in there, it's just like, what's going on? Then he stabs that guy. So Jaime kills two people then. So Lord Karstark in the following season, he does have like a couple children that die, and this is where Rob fucks up like the second time, or maybe this is his first mistake. He kills Lord Karstark because his children get killed, and then why does he kill Lord Karstark? I
Because
can't
he like
remember.
kills the prisoner, doesn't he?
Yeah, he kills the little kids,
Yeah.
the little Lannisters, the cousins.
That's what they are. little
Which,
Lannisters.
by the way, are we not supposed like that's Tommen? One of them is Tommen.
Oh yes,
People
perfect.
don't forget.
People
Again.
don't forget. That was
Seriously?
the same actor. That's
Seriously.
right. That's
Oh, was
right.
it?
And you make
Yeah,
him a Lannister
same
on top
actor.
of that too. Like I get they're
A
all supposed to
Lannister.
be, blonde little
Exactly.
shits, but
That
you
is
made
pretty
them the
funny.
same blonde shits.
Totally forgot about that. Yeah, good call.
That's so funny.
Yeah,
He's so cute.
yeah. But
He is. I kind of love
I want
him.
him to die.
He's like I feel bad for him. Like
He's gonna die.
okay, let me finish my thought here. So Lord Karstark, he does all that stupid shit, and just the way he died. I don't know if you guys remember, but oh wait, I got this. I'm so wrong here. He dies just like normal. Rob kills him. He chops his head off. It's fine. I'm thinking of Theon when Theon does
when
the
he tries
beheading,
to chop.
and he's trying to do it, and it won't
What's
work.
that guy's name?
Who was that guy? He had
That-
a big beard.
Yeah, he had that weird like braided beard.
Braided beard.
He was somebody like to the Stark family. He was like their.
He was a bannerman or something like that.
Yeah,
I think
so
he
he
was
was
just a
somebody
bannerman.
like something
Like,
important.
yeah, he was like one of the first bannermen to
Yeah.
Ned. I think is what he was. I think he was one of the same guys that was in the
can't think
inn
of what his
when they see
name
Catelyn.
is.
I
I
can't
can't think of
either.
what his name is, but yeah, no, Theon came and chopped
we'll
off
put
my
it
head.
in the video. But that was so funny. He just like chopping it, and he finally like, kicks it off. That was hilarious. That was a great scene.
So that was gross. That I think I might have cried during that.
Yeah,
Because it was just like the end of Theon's soul.
Yes.
Kind of like when, what's her name burns? It's like the end of Stannis' soul.
Shireen.
Shireen, yeah. When we watched that together, you remember I was like, he's so fucked.
Yeah.
He's so fucked. Like, nothing good happens after you burn your own child, you dumbass. I love you, Stannis, but...
Yeah. Yeah, that's like not a favorite death, but like of all scenes that hit me, like you guys talked to Jen, like she kind of got like frustrated with me because I was crying so hysterically during that scene, and like I had surprised myself, like because I see her walking and I know what's gonna happen. I knew what was gonna happen when he has his talk with her, and then he sends the Onion Knight. He sends him off, Davos.
Again, if we had done top 5.
He would be there too,
mine.
for sure. And he's like, Davos, just go take a walk. Just go take a walk. You don't want to be around here right now. And I knew it was coming, and then it does, and like I could just feel like this weight just swelling up in me, and all of a sudden I was just crying, and then I just couldn't stop crying, and I was like, oh, Shireen. Because just like the sound mixing in it, you can hear her screams, and that's a powerful scene. That was too much. That is a great segue into our final topic here today, which will be our predictions going into season 6. So I want to go first with mine because I had this theory. I came up with it last night. Came out of nowhere, and I'm really just like I like the theory so much. I need people to hear it. So spread this. Tell all your friends that I can't wait for the death of Cersei Lannister because I think it's going to be one of the biggest deaths on the show. Like obviously Cersei's she's one of the top hated characters. Like they put her up there to hate. And finally in season 5 we see her kind of get what's coming to her a little bit with that little walk, her walk of shame. Shame.
I was laughing so hard.
The whole time.
Yes. So I have this theory, you guys. I don't know if you remember this. You probably don't, because I think kind of purposely they played it down a bit. And I don't know if this is the same in the books, so it kind of might throw this theory off.
I'll let you know.
But in season 2, Robb and I think her name was Lysa, his new wife. Robb and Lysa are off in the fields and they're rescuing people, and they come across this guy who's really hurt, and they nurse him back to health. And this guy is Qyburn. I don't know if you kind of think back to the recesses of your mind, but it is actually Robb and his wife that rescue Qyburn, and they get him fixed up, and they send him back to King's Landing. That's how he arrives there. So, Qyburn, he is alive, he was saved, he was rescued by the king in the north. And I wonder, I pose to you, is it possible that everything he's been doing has been for the Starks? And this new creature he has created was for the Starks. This creature who will not speak to anyone but maybe possibly Qyburn. This creature who was protecting Cersei Lannister with everything. Is it possible that he's really there as like a plant? And as soon as like all the ships are down, once Jaime finally realizes that his sister wife is crazy and he finally leaves her, or he dies, I think actually Jaime will die in a way like protecting a Stark property. It'll be really ironic. It'll be really redeeming. He dies protecting maybe Sansa or something like that. And he dies right in front of Cersei. She sees that he dies protecting this goddamn Stark. And then she gets stabbed by who? Oh, the Mountain! And you're fucking stabbing her over and over. So
that would make me so happy.
So happy.
So
because
happy.
the Mountain, the transformed Mountain slaughtering Cersei Lannister, that'd be great. Sir Robert Strong, I think he's called in the books. You guys like that?
Yeah.
I would love that. Please, HBO, watch my videos.
I cannot think of anything why that would violate something going on in the book. Do it. Kill her ass.
Awesome.
Oh my god. And yes, let her see Jaime die first.
Exactly.
And let him save someone else instead of her.
Exactly.
Yes.
All of it.
Sorry.
Perfect.
I hate her.
Oh, and then Tommen would have to die first. I forgot about that part of it too, because he dies first somehow, because all her kids die.
Yeah, she splashes them.
So she would see Tommen die.
Or he doesn't die, but there's something where he directly has to make a choice between her and Marjorie, and he picks Marjorie's life over hers.
Okay.
I would rather see her get rejected and betrayed by her last child than for her to see him die.
I like it so
Yeah,
much.
but think about the fact that he's not even like eating and stuff just because his mom's away. So he
Yeah.
must really like her.
Yeah, you're right. He always was a mama's boy.
He's like not eating,
But-
and she's
But his woman's also gone.
Yeah.
Right,
He's just,
exactly.
like,
His
upset
husband was
and
gone
sad.
too. He's just missing that hometown. He's missing
Yeah, I
that
forgot about that.
How old is he, like 10?
I know.
Yeah. So that's my one big
Well, that's
theory
consummate.
that I would love to happen.
How has
going
no one
forward.
killed her? Everyone hates her.
I know, I feel like
Like loyalty is such a big part of the show.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah.
She has power.
Yeah, she's that Lannister.
Yeah,
She's
but,
got power.
yeah, but the fact that loyalty is power. It's because that's like not the case now, you know?
Yeah. And I think like we're gonna see our time coming up pretty soon. Like these last few seasons. But before we go on, just so you guys know, I don't know if you're aware. A few weeks ago, HBO kind of dropped some big knowledge and big information. They confirmed that they got it locked down for 8 seasons total.
Sad.
So it was between 7 and 8. I think the writers would have preferred 7 seasons, but the studio or the network, HBO, wanted 8. So they're gonna do 8 seasons, which I'm hoping that the last season will just be like a big war season, just like a big battle like every episode. And then they also confirmed that they are serious talks now to do a spin-off show, which will most likely probably be a prequel, Robert's Rebellion or something like that.
That would
That'd
be
be pretty cool.
Yeah.
So that's some pretty cool news.